Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my hair air dried in these 4 plaits so that I can have it stretched for this braid out and twist out I'm going to do. I'm using Curl's Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout Cream for this braid out and twist out. I'm starting in the back. Apply the product, brush it through, doing the braid out first. So begin braiding. I actually don't have a recent braid out tutorial for you all, so I'll get one up as soon as possible to show a step-by-step how to. But for now, let's assume that you do know how to braid. As you get to the end of the braid, you're going to apply a little more product so that you can twirl the ends around your finger and have it coil to stay. This is my first time doing a braid out on dry hair. As I was taking it down, I realized I should have done it on wet like I usually do. So you'll know the difference towards the end as I'm taking it out, but if you can, definitely do this on wet hair. I'm going to do a little section in the front to put a braid, just give it a little flavor. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did this. As I always do, I take a little toothbrush just to brush down my edges. Of course, optional again, but continue on braiding. I did 3 in the back and I did 3 more in the front. So after that, you're going to move on to your other side and go ahead and begin twisting. The steps are the same. Apply your product, brush it through, and begin to set your hair. The amount of product that you apply depends on how much you want. If you want more stretch, you're not going to apply so much product, but if you want a little more definition, you do want to apply a little more product. But keep in mind that the more product you put, the more shrinkage you'll have because it'll make your hair revert. Also, at the end of each twist, what I'm doing is the same thing I did with the braids, putting a little product at the end and twisting it to keep it coiled at the ends. With the left side, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to do a flat twist in the front instead of a braid. So on the braid outside, I'm doing a braid. On the twist outside, I did a twist, and then brush my baby hairs again, and I finished up with 3 more twists in the front as I did on the braid side. After sitting under a hooded dryer for about 45 minutes, I apply a little oil to my hand so I could take my hair down and limit the frizz while I do. While I'm taking the braids down, I'm very careful to keep each section in the 3 parts that I use to braid them. The difference between the braid out and the twist out here is you notice the braid out takes longer to take down. It also took longer to put in, but when you see me take out the twist, it takes 2 seconds literally. To take down the twist, just pop the twist open at the roots and do that for each one before we can begin separating it more and fluffing it to give it volume. The pattern of the braid out is more of a crinkled pattern, and it gives you a little more length compared to the twist out, which is more spirally. And notice the length difference right here. The results of the 2 will be super different. So for takedown, it's the same as my other videos. You're going to look for natural separation and follow your fingers down the length of your hair as you're separating, and just be very careful. You don't need to separate so much because the more you separate, the more possibility of frizz. I kind of made this mistake as I was doing this, but yeah, you definitely don't need to separate so much. Takedown for both sides was the same, so once you're done, go ahead and pick it for volume if you like. I definitely like volume. And I'm just picking at the roots, not all the way through the strands of the hair or the ends of the hair, just at the roots until I get it how I like. So after fluffing so much, I'm done. You can go ahead and see the difference. Here is the twist out on the right, more afro-y and short, and then the braid out is more elongated, but not as much definition I noticed. Like I said, if I did this over, I'd do the braid out on wet hair. That would definitely give you more definition. But anyways, this was fun, so go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video.